Hey everyone, welcome to Atlas Gaming. I release content every day, and today we're back to playing Subnautica! Something I haven't shown so far in this playthrough is resource gathering and base building, because it's fun to do, but I don't think it's fun to watch. So this is going to be like the first part of a two-part thing where we build our base and use all the blueprints that we've gathered, and these videos will be edited in the interest of time. I thought I'd start the video here with this shot just to show the end result of all this hard work. Here's what we want to build: a scanner room, moon pool. There's a whole list here. I'm not going to read it, again, in the interest of time, but you can pause it here and read it if you'd like to. It's a lot of stuff, so we're going to need a lot of resources to do it. Look at that titanium count, 54. It's a lot, but that stuff's pretty common. Again, I'm not going to read all this, but you can pause it here if you'd like to read it if you're familiar with the game. First things first, we need to consolidate all of our resources so we know what we have. Let's go back to the other base and get everything from there. Oh yeah, remember all that stuff we got from the mothership, like the posters and the hat and the teddy bear thing? Well, I did end up putting them up, and I put them in this base. I don't know why I chose this one, I just did. Let's see what materials we have in this base. Not very much. Okay, we're gonna have to go gather a lot of resources to do what we want, but we can build some stuff before we need to go searching. We'll start with building some places to store everything, and I just want to point out here, this is exactly what I said I wasn't going to do at the beginning of this playthrough: hoard resources. This is a survival game, which I forget sometimes. I get lost in exploring, but let's take care of survival mechanics, then we'll go back to the other base for the rest of the stuff. Then here's what the main base by the life pod looks like before we start our major expansions. Here's the general process that I used to build in this game, and I'm not going to show this every time, but I wanted to give an idea of why I don't record these bits. So I look at the blueprint to see what we need, go find it in storage, which means searching a bunch of cabinets or, whatever, because there's a lot of resources, my memory's not perfect. Get the resource, and then move on to the next blueprint, rinse and repeat, and then go build the stuff. We'll want a scanner room because it'll help us find the resources when the time comes that we need more. If we want a scanner room, we need more power. If we want more power, we need a bioreactor. You can see where this is going. If we want a bioreactor, then we need a multi-purpose room. So it's a pretty good place to start. Okay, we got enough to get going here. Let's go do it. Right, come out. We will select a multi-purpose room. There it is, and then we'll place it. Why can't we place it? Okay, there must be something in the way. Let's go check it out. Oh, it's the thing we started with, that cabinet that we're going to use to hoard resources. We'll have to take care of this, deconstruct it. Just get it out of the way for now. Okay, let's give it another shot. Multi-purpose room, go to place it. Okay, perfect. That looks as good as any other place. Okay, next will be the scanner room. Again, I'm not going to show this every time. This is just to give an idea of what it is, the whole process. The scanner room, oddly enough, it doesn't, watch, when we build it here, there are no supports for it. It just kind of floats out there like a, well, insert joke here. Oh. Okay, we need table coral. Let's go get table coral. Come over here, get the table coral. Okay, table coral in second one. Okay, table coral in possession. Let's go back and finish up the scanner room. And I just want to reiterate, I'm not going to show this every time. This is just the first time. Okay, scanner room's done. Cool. Now we need power for the scanner room, so we'll have to build a bioreactor in the multi-purpose room. It's called a bioreactor, and that makes sense, but I always think of it as just like a giant energy blender with this sludge of organic energy goo inside. Now we need organic matter to make up the sludgy goo, which is just fish. Now we got a bunch of fish for the bioreactor. Now we can fuel it. They need to go inside, but I don't want to walk all the way around every time, so we can do what we want. We're going to make a door. Get a couple more just for good measure. And last one. In you go. Okay, let's take a look at the scanner room. This is what it looks like. You can see topography, and there are options for scanning. This is the fabricator to make upgrades. The top one is going to be important for finding resources, so we'll try to get that one done first.
Vital signs.
Don't forget, it's a survival game. I'm so happy we got these lantern fruit trees, but I wish I would have kept the marble melon plant because now I know how to plant them. Let's speed this up a little bit. Next is the moon pool. This is where we can dock our vehicles and it'll recharge the power cells and we can apply modifications. Oh wait, what's going on in the upper left? Damaged due to weak hull strength? Let's go check that out. That means our base is flooding. So let's get all this fixed up. So first, go deconstruct the moon pool. Then we'll have to repair all the holes inside the base. And then we're going to go ahead and move up production on those wall reinforcements. And then we'll rebuild the moon pool. And finally, we can park the sea moth and watch it recharge. Actually, no, we're not going to. What we are going to do is build an upgrade station, since we have a moon pool now, and then we can build upgrades for the sea moth and eventually the prawn suit. Here we can change colors and things like that of the vehicles, but I prefer white for high visibility. The only thing I'd prefer is just strobing lights. Then here are all the upgrades that we can build for, again, the vehicles. Prawn suit eventually, but right now for the sea moth, we're going to start with a storage module. It's simple. It's exactly what it sounds like. But just like the scanner room, this will help us get resources when we need to get them later on for base building. This was something I didn't know about in my first playthrough of this game, but I thought it was pretty cool, and I'm glad that I found it out. So there are 4 slots, upgrade slots on the sea moth, and you can actually choose where you want the upgrade to go, and it'll determine the physical location on the 3D model where that thing is. It was on the side closest to us, and now it's up on the top. At this point, we're running out of copper, so we're going to let the scanner room do some of the legwork for us. The way this thing works is you take one of the cameras, you connect to it, you use the camera to go find whatever you searched for with the scanner room, which is what those little orange and blue circle things are. Oh, okay. I guess this is what the inside of a stalker's mouth looks like. I thought they only went after scrap metal, but I was wrong. There's a look at our base about, I guess, halfway from start to finish. We swam one of the cameras out to those little blue and orange circle things, and then we just leave it there. Then we connect to the other camera, rinse and repeat. Find the resources, leave the camera there. Then we can't forget it's a survival game. Take care of the survival mechanics before we go out in the wilderness. Then we hop on our trusty sea moth, upgraded and fully charged, and then we motor on out to one of the cameras.
Welcome aboard. All systems online.
Look around for bad guys real fast, and then grab the thing. And then again, rinse and repeat. Found this weird plant along the way that just kind of floated out on its own. And then I got a pretty unfriendly reminder of why I don't use cameras. As I mentioned earlier, this was part 1. I hope you'll join me in part 2, where we build a prawn suit and go toe-to-toe with the local wildlife. Thanks for watching Atlas Gaming. I release content every day. We'll see you in the next one.